Hey, what's going on, Aquarius? How are you? My name is Antoine. I want to welcome you to the House of Luminance and to your mid-April 2024 love message. All right. So, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get right on into it. These energies are going to be for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, as well as any cross watchers that may be here watching for the Aquarius sign. All right. These messages are general, so if they don't resonate, that's okay. Make sure that you check the love messages that came out earlier in April on my channel, as you may find the message there. All right. So let's get this last shuffle for Aquarius, and then we'll get into your energies. Energies for mid-April 2024 in love. All right, Aquarius, you have romance. All right. That's a good energy. Okay. This indicates that, there's at least one prospect, right, that you may be getting to know on a romantic level. Okay. Things may be opening up, or this person could be opening up to you, and you could be opening up on a more romantic level, actually, Aquarius. Is really what it feels like. Okay. And then under the deck, family. All right. So we've got romance and then we've got family. Now, I like these energies because this indicates to me here that as you if you're looking for love, which you should be if you're here, um, it feels like as you begin to open up more on a romantic level, okay, um, the idea of romance, rather, even if it's not a particular person yet, even if it's just the idea of romance that you're opening up to, it feels as though it's like, there's a purpose behind that. And it's because you want to, you see yourself having a family, or you want to expand your family. Okay. Um, or just feel like you want somebody that has a lot of strong family values. Okay. Or you could be meeting someone who does have a lot of strong family values. All right. Now, there are maybe a few of you out here who may also kind of have a little bit of a different storyline, where it could be where you may be having to make a choice between romance and family obligations. All right. So I just had to throw that in there real quick because that's also something that I'm being shown. But primarily, it feels as though you're in search of, or you already have connected with someone who you can see yourself building a family with. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some tarot and we'll start clarifying this energies. All right, Aquarius, one more shuffle. All right, so we have the Page of Wands. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Moon. And then we have the Five of Cups. All right. So let me tell you what I feel here, Aquarius. I think many of you up to this point, I think many of you have been either very single, or you have been just behaving in a very solo manner. Like that's getting yourself together financially, getting stable, just being on your own, okay? And just finding yourself. I get that energy. Okay. Many of you are also trying to figure out the direction, maybe a new direction that you see yourself going. Okay. I think that for many of you, this is like you're taking your first steps back into romance since a long time. Okay. And so it kind of feels like you're stepping a little bit into the unknown. Based on the dating pool, even it feels, Aquarius, that it feels like that's a little disappointing. And it's just like, why did I even get back into this dating pool? It's like you regret it. It's like there's no quality, or at least that may be how you're feeling at first or up to this point. All right. You're meeting people that just it just never works out because it's not in alignment. But you're not giving up on finding that Two of Cups energies, but what you have been dealing with has not been it. Okay. Or if this could be saying that, it may take a couple of tries or whatever, but you will eventually meet that person. Okay, we have the Devil card here under the deck. I feel like this card came up for you before in another message. I'm not sure exactly which one it was, if it was your previous love message or your last weekly message. I think it was your last weekly message where the Devil came up. So Aquarius, I do feel like you are, you're working through a lot of internal things. You're working through a lot of past hurt, depression. You may be indulging in toxic behaviors or activities, drinking, drugs, just any of those things that are just really dark. You may be kind of in that space or hopefully coming out of that space during this time. Oh, wow. It feels like you're coming out of that space. I'm just drawn to like the stairs that are here. Okay. Which means that you are able to step up and see your way out of the situation. Okay. And whatever that is that you're having to deal with, or maybe someone around you is dealing with it. But that also is why you're working so hard too, Aquarius, on yourself. Okay. So this new romantic thing that you're getting into, it feels new. It feels like uncharted waters, maybe because you haven't necessarily tried in a while. It feels like you don't necessarily know how to date anymore, and the ways of dating are just so different now. You know what I mean? All you want is just a solid family or someone who has just solid family values. Okay, but this Devil is something to pay attention to, because this is just saying that there are just some of your own internal struggles, Aquarius, that you're going to be still having to overcome. And it may be things that you'll always have to overcome, or that you'll always have to be in maybe recovery from. Okay. But don't let that discourage you either. And then also don't regret any of those things that you've been through. Because even in spite of that, there's still something quite promising here in this message. And that is the fact that you do open up. You do see yourself opening up romantically. And maybe you begin to, hopefully, if you've already met someone. So let's continue. Look, the Wheel of Fortune. You see how things are turning? Yeah. The Emperor. Okay. The Two of Pentacles. Okay, there's that balance. All right. And then the Sun. Oh, look, I like that. All right. And then under the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay. So, yeah, I think Aquarius for you, it's just a matter of like trusting again. And I think that you are at a point or at a turning point now where it's just like, hey, I think I've met somebody that I can actually maybe put my trust in, and I can see myself investing in a little bit. The energy of this person, they could be a fire sign, maybe a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But it feels like this person is like a go-getter. Maybe they're a leader. Maybe they're a boss. They have their own businesses, it just feels like this person just, it feels like this person is a little, they have it together. You know what I'm saying? Like they basically have it together, and they're basically, ruling over whatever it is that they have created, which is good. Like they work for themselves, probably. Okay, so that's just one of the qualities of this person. I feel like with the Two of Pentacles energy, I feel like this person does bring some sort of balance to your life. If there is a situation, like I said, I mentioned earlier, where some of you may be feeling like you have to choose between romance and family, with this Two of Pentacles energy, it kind of gets this feeling where you get to have the best of both worlds when it comes to this person. Maybe that's something that you never really got to experience with other people, because there was, for whatever reasons, those didn't work out up to this person. But it feels like whoever this is that you may be connecting to already, or whoever this is that you may next connect to, They are going to be family oriented, and they're going to understand those things in those situations where you have to take care of your family obligations, and because they understand, and they're not going to think that you're just out like manipulating them or anything like that. Okay? Like they're going to understand. And then you are as well. Okay? We got the Sun card here as well coming out at the end, and I like that energy too because there's a certain honesty that this person carries, Aquarius. I don't think that you'll have to worry about this person being dishonest to you. I feel like this person is very straight up, which is probably something that you really appreciate, okay? Where this person just kind of exposes everything. Maybe they overshare a little bit, which Aquarius, I think that you would probably like because that would give you a lot of information for your mind to analyze, which probably is something that you guys enjoy doing. So let's go ahead and get some more information out here. We're going to pull from the Signs from Spirit Oracle just so that we can get some additional energy, Aquarius, about maybe some signs that you should look out for or things that you may actually be noticing. Okay? But while I'm shuffling, I just think that this is a beautiful budding romance, like a beautiful budding romance. And despite anything that you're dealing with, whatever darknesses that you are still like clearing up, like this is a time where things are just turning around for you and it's a little bit more balanced out in your life versus having to deal with the disappointment over and over and over and over again in love. Okay? All right. What else does Aquarius need to know or look out for, be aware of? Okay, perfect. Okay, feathers, protection, pink, love, caring, compassion. So now we have a pink rose here out here with this red rose. That's so beautiful. Somebody in the comments, well, never mind. I was going to say, tell me what pink roses symbolize, but I have it right here, duh. So I feel like the connection that you have with this person, I think it goes both ways. It goes both ways, first of all, and it's deeper than just romance and that type of energy that that comes with romance, right? There's actual compassion between you guys. Like you guys actually care about the well-being of each other, okay? Which is a beautiful message to hear because I think for a while, Aquarius, right, you may have had your guards up. You have maybe had to conceal maybe how you really truly feel about certain things, or maybe you felt like you had to hide behind certain things just to kind of, just to protect yourself here. You know what I mean? With the feather energy, right? Like it's not cover, but it's concealment. You understand what I'm saying? So like there's just some sort of protection that you felt like you were needing to place over yourself, some sort of cloak of protection. Okay. But I think that you'll be kind of moving that aside now, parting that now and just operating with more trust because this person allows you to actually care for them while they also care for you, while also building this budding romance and this budding situation. Okay. This person offers a lot of balance in your life, and they probably calm down maybe a lot of the thoughts, right, that be pacing through your head. Okay. Let me see what else I see here. This is a beautiful message. Yeah, there's something about the sun that I feel like I'm not covering completely. Let's clarify this sun. Okay, because I understand it's general happiness, but at the same time, I feel like there's something else. Okay, okay, duh. Look, we got the moon in reverse, right? The moon comes out in reverse to clarify the sun. So basically, it's the sun. So basically, it's spirit saying, "Listen, it's good." Okay, leave it there. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, Aquarius. I'll let you go, but thank you so much for your time. You're truly appreciated always. Make sure that you hit the like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you didn't like the message, that's okay. On your way out again, check out that other April message, and I'll see you next time. Bye.